I've found myself stranded in the brand new desert. And to survive here, I'll have to venture through this sandy wasteland, surviving in very unconventional ways with little understanding for what lies ahead. A lack of knowledge that I would soon regret. Spawning in, there was just one thing on my mind. Where the hell am I going to get a sapling? And in the desert, there's only one answer to this question. The village blacksmith. So I set off, village after village, blacksmith after blacksmith, but to no avail. As my search for a sapling continued into the next morning, it did become a lot faster because of Bob. The camel I rode in Mexico, his name was Bob, which is funny because my grandpa, who I was on that trip with, is also named Bob, which is why every camel I ever meet for the rest of my life I will be calling Bob. With the help of Bob, I was able to find my first sapling on day 4. Ooh, blacksmith, cross your fingers. Bang! However, the area surrounding this village was not to my quite privileged standards. Do I want to live here? Can't decide. What do you think, buddy? So, I continued looking around to find a better place to live. And it only took me through to the next day to find the spot I would settle for the remainder of this 100 days.
I'll put my tree farm right here. What's up, cat?
I also, on that day, set up a tree farm with my saplings.
Okay, I want to make a hole in this side of this mountain for a staircase, right? So, this is what? Y78. So if I start right about here.
I started digging out a tunnel to put my staircase underground, going up and then making a spiral to the top of the mountain. Digging ended up taking me 5 days of work and was completed on day 10. On day 11, I started building up and decorating the tunnel. But when I came across an andesite and dirt vein, my ADHD brain could not handle it, so I changed tasks. This took me through to the next day, and on day 13 I was able to get back to digging out the floor, which I finished on that same day. The following day, a villager presented himself by my stonecutter, as if he was saying, "Please, Kevin, trap me in a tiny box and force me to do nothing but sell your clay for eternity."
Dumbass.
And I'm a very charitable man, so I did exactly that and provided this villager with a home.
Grab that just to lock him in. Thank you.
A move which I would later realize is completely and utterly useless. The next day, I got back to work on the tunnel, terraforming a bit around the front of it and building a nice little entryway. Which I finished on day 16. Then I proceeded to build the tunnel roof and floor, which took me 1 full day to complete. Heading into day 18, I began working on the walls. I do believe that roof, floor, walls is the common workflow for construction, so this made sense to do it in this order. The start of day 20 continued to be work on walls, but through the day I ran out of polished andesite, so I had to head out to mine some more.
And sit right here.
Day 22, I headed home from mining. And the following day, I finished the hallway. Now, the only part of the staircase left is, well, the stairs. The next 2 days I spent working on said stairs. And just like that, it's finally complete. Me, Mr. Minecraft, the Minecraft guy. I have successfully done it. I have built a semi-decent staircase in only 25 days.